lovely people, Mina here. Happy winter solstice, happy St. Lucia Day, happy first day of winter. Today is officially the shortest day of the year, and it's the day we welcome in winter and the winter season, so officially the first day of winter. And I love winter, and I love celebrating both of these traditions. Growing up in school, we celebrated St. Lucia Day, and in my household, we always celebrated it. And for winter solstice, we always embraced that with like candlelight. One year we made luminaries and put them in the yard, and it was just so pretty. And I've just always loved it. And so today I thought I would talk about winter reads and winter books that I love and that I've been reading, and books on light and bringing in light, because today is a day to do like yoga or meditation or reading and just be calm and bringing in peace and love. So that is what we are going to be doing today. So I have 3 books that are like physical books, and then I have ones that I checked out from the library and I read that I loved. So I'll put those up, like put a picture of them on the screen when I talk about them. But I don't have like physical copies because I checked them out from the Libby app on the library. First 3 that I have that are physical books, I have 2 books of poetry and then a book of like research. So this one is Mary Oliver, and her poem in here is called The First Snow. And she writes a lot of nature poetry. It's always very beautiful, it's always so well done, and it just perfectly embodies what nature is, and she writes like it's an image. I don't know, it's just so well written and beautiful. And her one about the first snow, you can just picture the cold, the snow, the everything. It's just beautiful. I love Mary Oliver, so her poetry is just some of my favorite. And the one on the first snow is perfect for the winter solstice, perfect for winter time. Very good. The next poet is Ted Kooser, who won the Pulitzer Prize for this book, which is Delights in Shadows. This is a signed copy. I got to see him speak at a writer's conference. And he was also the U.S. Poet Laureate. He has a poem in here called In January, which is about the looking out the window in a Vietnamese cafe during wintertime. It's very short, but it's beautiful. Ted Kooser's writing is very beautiful. Mary Oliver, I think, is a favorite, but Ted Kooser, his writing is beautiful. The next one I have is Paul Bogard, and it's The End of the Night. And because of the winter solstice and bringing in light, because it's the shortest day of the year, I figured talking about light would be a good book to have, a good book to read. This is The End of the Night, and it is a book about how we are losing natural darkness and how we should be embracing natural light versus artificial, because artificial is not very good for us. And he basically talks about losing the ability to I don't even know, see in the night sky and how it affects animals and just everything, the effects of artificial light and his research on it. This is a very interesting book. I liked this a lot. I thought it was very good. And it's just an interesting take on light and natural light. So that's that one. And then for books that I have from the library, I'll put here. So I read A Very Irish Christmas, or am reading it still and finishing it up. And it's about a girl who gets dumped at the altar, and then it flashes 3 or 4 years later. I don't remember the time jump, but it flashes forward, and she's still sad about this relationship that she's lost. And so her friend convinces her, and she also just lost her grandma, and so she's just kind of in sadness, and so her friend convinces her that she should go to abroad. She decides to go to England, to this little town, and she goes to like a village that's like Irish people. I don't know, it's really cute. Meets different people in the town, and she is like falling in love with them, and it's kind of like a love triangle. And yeah, it's really cute so far. I've been loving it. So there's that one. It reads, here's the thing, it's not deep. It's a rom-com. It reads exactly how a Hallmark movie is. And I embrace Hallmark movies with the idea that it's going to be corny, it's going to be cheesy, it's not going to be super deep and like poetic and whatever. It's gonna just be a light fluffy read, and that's what this is. This is a Hallmark movie in a book. So if that is your speed, A Very Irish Christmas, you might enjoy. The other one that I read was This Winter, which is a novella from the Heartstopper series, and it falls between the time of Charlie Spring, who is the main character in Heartstopper, one of the main characters, and his Christmas right after he's gotten out of his eating disorder clinic, and dealing with like his family. And it also follows Tori Spring, which is his sister, worrying about Charlie and then her family and kind of the chaos of the holiday season. And it's got the romance. The audiobook is like an hour long, so it's really short. And the physical book is cool because it also has graphic novel images, illustrations in it on like a few of the pages. So it's got the like graphic novel feel of Heartstopper, but it's a shortened novella. And yeah, it's just really, it's cute, it's sad, it revolves around Christmas time, so it's got the winter-esque, but it rains because it's England, so they didn't have snow, they have rain. I think it's very cutesy, it's a very quick read. So that's This Winter by Alice Oseman, and they recently she just released like a new cover for it last year, 2 years ago. That's like a drawn cover, so it's like a graphic novel drawing cover, and it's very cute. And then the other two that I have read are books on the winter solstice. So there's one called The Shortest Day, which I'll put here, which is by Susan Cooper, and it's a poem she wrote, but they put it into a children's book and added illustrations, and it's just really cute. It's really like beautiful, and it's about the winter solstice, so it's like perfect. So if you just like really beautiful like picture books, or you have children and you want to read to them, I would suggest that one. I really loved it. I want a physical copy of the book. That one, and the other one is called Winter, a Solstice Story, and it's the winter solstice, but through the eyes of animals. Again, a children's book, so cute. I want the physical copy because I love the illustrations, and it's just like, for me, like it's like works of art, if that makes sense. Like children's books and like the illustrations, they're just beautiful and they're just works of art. So I really loved this book. I checked it out from the library. I want the physical copy of the book, so I'm gonna have to embark on that and get that at some point. Those are books about like actual winter solstice and yeah, winter time. So those are my recommendations for winter books. I hope you embrace winter solstice. I hope you have a good St. Lucia Day. I've got my cup of tea here. I'm drinking Trader Joe's winter wake up tea because of course, why not? I love you all. Here is to a winter season and embracing the winter time that is to come. I hope you have a good Friday. I will see you next week with a brand new video. Bye!